Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my FTB Skies 2 playthrough, and a couple days late because I was troubleshooting my refined storage system, and yeah, it was all down to that stupid crafter manager. Kind of obvious in retrospect, but yeah, I pulled it out and everything is working fine, and I don't have mysterious, disconnects or anything else anymore. Let me go ahead and grab some iron. So I'm going to grab half a stack of these, put half of that in there. Eventually, I have a feeling I'm going to need hop graphite, so go ahead and keep that around. Okay, yeah, give me some essence, would you? I have one prudentium. That works. Hey, there you are, little guy. Come here. And we got some Imperium. 2 Imperium. That's not a bad trade. Of course, it'd be, a trade if I didn't immediately take the item back, but you know how it is. All right, let's see. Oh, that's my dirt one, I think, right? Or, no, what was I running through that one? I don't remember now. Another star essence. We have more chorus fruit. Dragon egg essence. That's all doing good. But now it's a whole lot of, open the game, change something, restart it, and, do that about 5 or 6 times and then just give up the day. So that's why we're a couple days late. We're doing pretty decently on this stuff, though, which is good. I have a feeling I will need that eventually as well. Today, though, do I have auto hammers learned on how to make these things right? No, I do not. Okay. I want to set up a Cobbleworks. Some fashion. Is that really... we're on fuzzy mode, we're fine. Because I've noticed I am, like, constantly out of, like, say, glass. Sand, I have, like, 2 stacks of. Gravel, I've got, I think, like, 700 of, which is pretty good, but... Yeah, no, everything is working fine now, and... I should probably put a warp plate up here, actually. Yeah, this thing's not having any problems. This system's all working. These are all working fine over here. Iron is actually slowly getting caught up on this end. I've still got like 8,000 iron clumps over here to process, so... Yeah. Alright, so give me another energized smelter, because I have those on autocraft, so just stick with it. And then hammers, right? Now, if I look at uses on you, do you... Yeah, okay, good. So gravel becomes dirt. That's right, that's how that one works. Do I have, like, a cobble... No, I don't have any extra cobblestone generators. Okay. So I need 1 for gravel, and I need 2 for sand. No, 3 for sand. So I need 4 hammers. And then let's add another 3, so I need 7 hammers. Okay. I'm just going with the regular iron hammer because it's just one of those things that's just going to build up over time. So. And then we need some cobblestone generators. And I figured out what I needed the polymorphic fluid bucket for. And that was the, like, Uber Zirconium crystal. This thing. Prismatic Zirconium. We need polymorphic fluid for these. So that question's solved. Now I just have to get this stuff somewhat in auto crafting so I can get a stockpile of the polymorphic fluid. So yeah. Yeah, we're at 8,600 iron. Yeah, that's great. Everything else is slowly getting caught up with, though, so that's good. In fact, we're actually almost caught up with gold, which is awesome. And aluminum is actually, that was over 1,000 last time I checked, so it's coming down. It's happening, but It's trying to get the Ortec machines up there to keep up with this whole processing line I've got going on over here. Is a little much, I think. All right. Where do I want to put this is the question, right? Okay, I am going to need some buckets. Right? So I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't actually need 7, but I want 7. So let's go at FTB U, right? You require compressed cobblestone, so we're just going to get like 2 stacks of that. It should be enough, right? Need 42 actually, so it's a little overkill, but you know what? Fine. I am currently out of glass. Okay. There we go, and there's you. And because AE or refined storage doesn't handle buckets all that well when it comes to replacing them in the crafting grid automatically, just have to do this kind of one at a time. It's kind of similar to doing items that don't stack, except for refined storage actually handles that relatively well. All right, so we have that. We have our hammers. We've got our energized smelter. Let me get some drawers. Let me actually auto-craft drawers. Now that I have my external storages and everything working, then yeah, we're going to really start focusing on getting bulk amounts of storage set up. And do I have... Yeah, I do have these. No, offhand. Thank you. No, wrong spot. I want to make sure that when I go to extend this in the future, I don't just like happily walk my butt off the edge like I've done before. All right, so I need 3 lines. There's a cobblestone generator right here. You probably, yeah, you're fine-ish. That should be okay, right? So we'll just do 2 lines here, right? If I place you this way, your input is going to be to my left. Right, and then we'll do like that. Oh, that's right. You don't pull immediately from the cobblestone generator. This thing doesn't have an internal inventory, and technically neither does the cobblestone generator. So just give me some boxes, right? There we go, and sand and sand, right? Okay. This is the annoying part now, though. Because of the need for the chest. Here, let me do this, right? And we'll do you. How well would this work, though? I don't think it's actually going to work all that well. Because hammers have to pull from a side of, north, south, east, west. They can't pull from up or down. Okay, you know what? Give me inventory space. Give me this. Won't piggyback off of that one. I'm just using an extra cobblestone generator, and that will solve all my problems. Not there. There. Right. Go, and then you get a drawer. Hey, look, gravel. And it's just going to be 2,000 gravel eventually. Put you away, and we'll go drawer. I don't think that you got it. You're not locked or anything, right? You're not. Okay, good. There's our sand. Oh, wait. Wait. That's why you weren't stacking. No, I want the full 2,000. Thank you very much. And then you will go, well, in a moment. Okay, get this bow off my hotbar. I don't need it there. The speed boost is kind of nice during combat, but energy, input, output, auto eject. Right, and I should turn sand into, of all things, glass. So, give me a drawer. Hey, look, we got glass. Now, here's the other question. That's an access point. Is this within range of up there, though? If it is, then this makes things a lot easier. Give me, well, first of all, I need both the linking tool and I need the configuration tool, which is hiding somewhere in here, and I don't know where it's at. Like, seriously, where is it? Dang it. I am blind. Oh, this thing reminds me here, too. I need to go to the end and go farm some Enderman heads before I forget. There it is. What are you doing all the way up there for? Lock. Yep. Looks like we're within range. Oh yeah, we're good. So now, before this gets too far, let me go and say, hey, sand. Have all the sand out. We'll put it into there. Because I had some sitting in a on a drive. Wait, you can go away. We'll put that away. Like that. I'm going to put the scraper away too for now. More inventory space. Okay. Yeah, okay, you can just toss it on the ground. Good. There we go. We are good to go on that front, I think. Glass, we got like 10 in the system at tops on top of this, so. Should I just go for like a tier upgrade, maybe? Speed up my glass production. Go ahead and split that. And it's faster, and that's going to run in the background anyway, so. Next time I need glass, I'm probably going to have a couple thousand of it, so I'm not too concerned about it. We are churning out blocks of steel now, which is great. Let me get a drawer, actually. Not that one, but that one. You go here. There we go. Because the slag is going to build up a lot quicker than everything else will, so. You are currently sitting idle. We've got, wow, exactly 256 millibuckets. Okay. Creosote. All right, then. This is kind of not ideal. Like that, I'm just going to grab when I need it, but this is actually producing something I want to process. Right? So are these. So let me get... say an ender chest. Okay, I've got one already waiting. We'll put you here, right? A lot of netherite tools was flowing in. Unfortunately, there's not a way to really... well, is there a way to automatically recycle these? Can I run through like an arc furnace? No. Salvaging table, but that's all manual. There's no auto salvaging as far as I know. Is there? No, there's not. Well. Salvager from silent gear. Arm avoids the salvation. Okay. Yeah, it can break down some items to their components, like... excuse the hell out of you. Where'd you come from? Jerk. Alright, let's try it again. How do you work? Are you automatable? This is the question, right? Oh, oops, wrong button. Alright, you. I should have everything I need. Yep. Here. Put that away. I'm just gonna keep one of these on me for now. I have never used this thing before. So if I get, like, say, a hopper or two. Let's get 2 hoppers if I can, right? Now, odds are, if it's automatable, it'll work with hoppers. Right, so let me go ahead and we're going to put a hopper there. Grab you, oops. Oh, okay, I just couldn't see the grass block. Fake grasses. It may be. Alright, you can go there, right? These almost look like an eyeball looking at me. Okay, now that was a complete miss. Now let me go for, say, the right sword, right? Go in there, it goes into here. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Sidetracked. Let me get some logistical transporters. Let me unearth my configurator from in here somewhere. Here you are. Also, here we'll pick all this up. There we go. Come on. There we go. We have one of these and one of these. We're producing silver in other ways, I believe, right? Raw silver is coming from silver essence. Yeah, we're producing silver in other ways. So I could just not worry about processing the silver. Geore chunks. But it does process just like the raw ore. So, I mean, like, I could do like a sag mill with it. But the other two need to go you and you. Just auto smelt them. I keep hitting R instead of 4. Dang it. we'll put that in that for now. I don't think I need the hoppers. I'll keep them on me for now. And there we go. Nice and bright back here now. Let's get some advanced, right? I need a logistical transporter. Hopefully it'll work. I'll need a universal cable. Just in case I put a powered machine on the other side of it, I want to go ahead and run the cable underneath this thing now. Even though this doesn't need power to run. You here. You really putting black quartz in there? Don't do that. Don't do that, right? I need exporter now. Just regular one should work. Doesn't need to be fast, it just needs to work, right? So netherite swords. I've got a lot of netherite swords and netherite shovel. Netherite pick. And that's good enough for now, honestly. I will worry about the rest later if we ever actually get through that pile of stuff we've got going on. Up. Put these in again. We're going to go here and we're going to set you to fuzzy mode. And now here's the question, right? Are you actually going to take it from the importer or the exporter? Okay, here's another question. Does it have to be through the top of the hopper? Can I say hopper into the backside of you? And we'll just like throw pieces. Yep, nope, okay. So if it doesn't want to take it from the exporter, then I can do that and that. So that way this line can continue on without too many interruptions. Let's just do netherite swords for now. I don't feel like scrolling the rest of the way. All right, and fuzzy mode. And, I'm going to keep you on me for now. Okay, so I think I might still have to relog after I set up like a new exporter or something. The good news is this pipe does not immediately pull out of here. The bad news is this stupid squeezer over here, yeah, this pipe will pull from the input slot. It's annoying. Yep, that's the case. Okay, so importers, we still have to relog on for whatever reason, but that's a lot better than having my entire system break every time I log in. So I will take it. Yeah, we're up to almost 200 glass now. Sweet. We got our lava done. We got our water set up. We've got cobblestone already. Tons of stone, which, mainly because I've been digging this all out with my pick, and yeah. Hey, look, everything drops the stone. Let's see, yeah, but so stone's done. We got sand, we got glass. All right. Finally making progress in the world, right? Do need to maybe set something up like that. Do I don't have sag mills, sag mill taught yet, huh? There we go. I do think, though, I did teach dark steel balls. No, I taught it dark steel. Okay, well. Glider wing is in, but it has no uses yet. Okay, good to know. Dark bimetal gears is only used to make a gear cast, so it's basically, this is like a future-proofing item. And where are you at? There you are. Dark steel grinding balls. Thank you. Is that? And energized smelter. I've got it on. So what are you? Sterling generator. Yeah, I know you don't count. I'm gonna say I've already got this thing on auto craft, so it just makes it easier to just keep using it. At mech upgrades, right? Probably only need 8 speeds. We'll do 16. No, I'll do 8 energy. I don't need a ton of energy upgrades. Okay, so back to your torch. Here seems about as good a spot as any, kind of. Not really, because I've got this crap here. My slice and splice, and I've got my soul binder, and ugh. This is what I get for half-assing things. Oh, this is good enough. And now it's in the way. I mean, by right, I really should just move this stuff. So, which I would if my inventory wasn't full, as usual, right? Put that away. That should retain everything in the inventory, and so should this. When I need you again, you'll be right there. And then we'll put the powered centrifuge and the pressurized fluid tank away, and then tank here. But first, I am going to... No, I can't do that. Why can't I craft you by yourself just to empty it? That's unfortunate. I can dump it into a fluid trash can later. All right, conduits. I'm going to need a couple of power conduits. I think I'm using enhanced back here, right? Yeah. Different tiers of conduits will not hook to each other, so it's a good way of finding out. I do have an interface down here. So I guess grab some of these guys. You can probably put my functional storage things away. Put the bow away too. There we go. All right, and then Sagmel is here. You are going to need a capacitor. I'm pretty sure I taught those though. I did. Actually, energy capacity modifier is huge there. Nice hungry. Those are good. It's kind of overkill for what I need right now. There we go. We use this one. Wink. There we go. Filling up with power. Slowly, mind you, but filling up with power, which is fine. And I am going to need another exporter. I am going to grab this elite exporter though, because I might need more things than a regular exporter can handle. And this can handle up to 16 items. So, all right, let's get you set up so that you are going to push down. You are going to be... no, actually, energy from the back is good. Actually, we'll put you to input-output, right? Because we're also going to push items out the back. I'm going to put conduits here, and we're just going to run this the full length down to there. And then our item conduit is just going to be insert, right? And down here is going to be extract, always active. Okay. The other thing I need to get going, though, is dark steel balls, right? Which is why I just taught it. The system already knows how to make dark steel, so... And those. Right, and we'll just go ahead and put you in there, and then drop this in there. Oh, done. Okay, you're going to smelt up very nicely. Toss your upgrades in. There we go. Item goes into the interface and into the system. Now I just need to kill that guy. And then put a cable right here. Right. And of course, you're not going to work because, you know, reasons. But well, I'm thinking about it now. Before I re-log, why do I have so much raw copper? We got silver, we have uranium, we have zinc, and we have platinum as well that we need to process. And I might as well do the copper because I'm getting... I do have copper essence growing for some strange reason. That's why. It's funny because, you know, copper is really stupidly common, but, you know, from the sifting. But, you know, que sera. And I'm saving this because I do need to make iron ore, which means I need to dump 8 iron ore into a combiner with cobblestone. Oh, 8 iron chunks works as well, or clusters works. Okay. Combiner. There we go. This is going to be one of those one-off machines I'm not too worried about. So, boom, here we go. Get power, very good. Let me go ahead then and we'll go for cobblestone. I don't know how much you're going to need, but there you go. I need 16 of you. But I need these to make this guy, the ore laser base. So if I want to, you know, start mining ores that way, then I kind of need these guys. But hey, there's my 2 iron ore. Nice. Pick you up and retain the cobblestone inside. Very good. Let's put you away and you away. That means I can get rid of... Well, I'll leave it there because I need to actually still make the laser. So I can would avoid. Oh yeah. All right, let's relog. Oh yeah, working great. And it's actually the sag mill is running faster than this thing can handle right now. But once we get caught up, it should be fine. All right, let's look at silver and see how many of those zero crystals we still have. A couple hundred, and then we'll be good. But we're up to 46,000 silver ingots now. I think we're all right. Okay, then. And I could also drop these ores in if I want to, but I'm kind of holding on to them just in case I need the ores for anything. 1,300 gravel already. Nice. All right, have I actually done any... I have done a quest or two, haven't I? Mechanism... What did I do in mechanism? Was it the combiner, maybe? No, it was the uranium last episode. Okay. Uranium ingot. Sink for free. Okay, yeah, sure. Which we need tons of water for, you know, the fission reactors, right? Radiation in you. I need to make all this stuff for this quest. I mean, it's all stuff I need. So, I mean, I'm not... Except for that. I mean, that's for the mecha suit. Radiation shielding upgrades for pneumatic craft. Neither of these will work with the armor I'm currently wearing, so we're going to have to switch back and forth between the hazmat suit, I guess. Does not carry radiation effects and cannot be equipped with creatures. Mind where radioactive material is managed. Yes, definitely. Paper to treat nuclear accidents as a win over an if. Have precautions available and ready before producing radioactive products. Use whole amounts when processing nuclear waste and let any excess decay in waste barrels. Use logistics that transfer but don't hold the chemicals, such as applied energistics or pipes. The number one cause of nuclear accidents among players is mistakenly broken piping that holds hazardous materials. A dire situation. Yeah, that was funny. Okay. Yeah, a dire wolf broke, I think it was a mechanism chemical pipe that was full of radioactive material and just kind of split all over his base. This thing is still not wanting to work though, right? It's not even lit up for whatever reason. It should be fine though. We've got 97 buckets of latex. I can just feed it occasionally when I remember it exists, I guess. Yep, there it goes. All right. I haven't even touched modern industrialization yet. Barely touched Mattercraft. Our tools has its own. Have I never had that hit my inventory? Is that what's going on here? I think that's the case. Yeah, that's the case. It's never actually touched my inventory, so it didn't count. Cornflower is good for blue dye, which you need to craft these things. So, and crafter tier 3, redstone torch, crafting tables, and silver coin. Then XNet management, silver coin, and technology bundle of ultimate laser Whoa, okay. Hello. And then XNet connectors gives me some money as well. And then this is just looks like a tutorial on how to work XNet, which I am somewhat decent on, to be honest. Although this would have been great when I was trying to figure out XNet for the first time. So chemical channels, item configurations, logic channels. Okay, so that's all the XNet quests done. I wonder if the RF Tools questline is actually relatively recent. Also, what is mechanism turrets? Shift in. Used to defend your base from hostile mobs. It's the ultimate laser turret, though, huh? Advanced, basic, electric bow. Okay, which is energy tablet and yeah, stuff. Okay, interesting. I've never heard of the mod mechanism turrets before. Now it makes me kind of want to try to set up a wither skeleton or wither boss farm with turrets. Or maybe a warden farm. That would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, what else we got going on here? A bunch of stuff that I don't really need to worry about. A lot of stuff that I've kind of moved past. It's elevators. Why just up and down? Projected structure is capable of moving like an elevator along any one of the three-dimensional axes using movers. It's I'm guessing a reimagination of the old funky locomotion mod. Replication. Replicate ingot we get by smelting raw replica. I think I have some replica, right? I have replica ore, right? Deep slit replica ore. Which I have to break. Don't I have like a... I had like a fortune pick somewhere. I have an unnecessary tool, which is a fortune 1 pick. Which I don't even think will touch this stuff anyway, because it's only a Fluix pick. Goodbye. Oh, wait. I just saw it. No, not that. This. Here. Fortune 4. I haven't had to, like, actually fortune something for the longest time, so... 238. Quest completed. Welcome to Replication. Okay, so I only needed the one of the two. And that gives me 4 to 16 more. Okay. Is a mod that allows you to break down items and blocks into matter that can be exchanged for other types or for other materials and items of the same type. To get started, you'll need to drip some polymorphic fluid onto Kivi. Okay. Or find some replica ore. Okay, I found Kivi, or I found the replica ore. It's in a boss room, mind you, but I found it. Matter network pipes allow you to connect replication machines, automatically sharing their processes across a network. Matter network pipes will automatically transfer power to any machine in the network as long as one pipe is receiving power. Well, that's handy. Also transfer matter to any available matter tanks. How do we make you? Okay, I need some replication ingots. Are there any uses for raw replica as is? Apparently the Weeping Well turns into soulstone. No, okay, raw replica exists to be turned into replication ingots. All right, good to know. And then go here. 242 ingots now. That's a decent start, probably. There's our matter network pipe. And you are as is. Okay. Go to close that. It gives me more pipes. Okay. Viewing your network, we need a replication terminal. Just pretty basic. Okay. Then we need an identification chamber. Also pretty basic. And a replicator, which is also very basic. Okay. And nothing really super fancy going on here. It's just the one material the mod offers plus, vanilla materials, which is pretty handy. And we ended up getting 10 more network pipes. Awesome. Identification chamber and then a replication terminal. And apparently we opened something in the shop, right? Oh, there's a matter tank quest. 128k matter size, okay. 64k matter. And what are we looking at here? I'm trying to find what just unlocked, and honestly, I would really appreciate it if it had like a little exclamation point next to it. Or if it just stated, X is unlocked in the shop. Trader event, huh? Okay. Interesting. Pyromancer event. Mordillo spawn. Sniffer summon. Okay, because we need sniffer eggs for a thing. I need to remember that. 56k is 2 crystal and 3 gold coins. You can choose one of the 3. Okay. I'm not seeing anything from replication that unlocked, though. I might just be blind, but yeah. Oh well. All right, let's go back to replication now. Matter tank is a thing, right? And that's really easy as well. Memory chip. Okay. We just saw that in the shop. Replicator enclosure increases replicator speed by 20%, increases energy consumption by 10%. Oh, really? That's it? Oh, it's got to be purple though. Okay, well that's not terrible. just don't think I really have any purple, right? I have one. Let's go ahead and dye essence up some more. Okay. So we were working on the replicator. No, we got the replicator. I need the matter tank. Need a memory chip. 16 slots left, okay. And I need the replicator enclosure, right? Which means I need... I'm still getting a little bit of lag in JEI. That. But it's only when I look at like certain items. I'm running out of space in my inventory. But what else is new, right? Put you there, and you can go there for now. I need to have like my bag sorted out by mod. Disintegrator breaks down items into matter. Okay, that sounds like fun. And we need 2 matter tanks for this. Okay, that's not a huge issue. And then the chip storage, and it's also not an issue, really. Okay. Let's get the chip storage knocked out first, right? I can just do that. Done. And disintegrator, we're going to need 2 matter tanks. Not that, but this. And there we go, right? Chapter complete. Is there another wandering trader? You all ready? You here? No. They like to hide in that corner for whatever reason. You hear that guy just chugging potions and just, yeah. Kind of annoying. All right, so we need... Need my pipes, right? Matter network pipe. Let's go ahead and set it down. A few of them. I have no idea exactly what I'm doing, so we're going to figure this out as we go. I need a flux point. It says I just have to provide one of these things with power, and then everything hooked up to this thing will get power. It doesn't light up though whenever you give it power though. Oh, that's a shame. Replication terminal. Boom. There we go. Hey, okay, that's fancy. And that's all the different types of matter we have. I probably need a tank per matter type. I had to, guess. Let's go ahead and put our chip storage here, right? It does hook up. Okay, nice. Let's go ahead and get our identification chamber. And for this, hold on, for guide. Okay. I'll be back in a second. I cut because I thought this was going to be a really long read, and it's not. This is it. That's everything. It tells you how to accelerate, and it shows you how things are. You can mouse over them. The setup you can see here, it has 8 tanks on it. So, okay, there's the identification chamber. Yeah, that's probably not the best place for it, though. So the identification chamber, you put items into here to scan them. And you can then save it to a memory chip. Like, say, if I wanted to create, like, diamonds or whatever, we could do that. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get our disintegrator as well. This will break items down and put them in, turn it into matter to put into the tanks, right? So let me grab like 7 more of these. Thankfully they stack. And then the replicator is what actually makes the items. So put you here, right? And then if I want, I can do that, and that will speed it up but make it take a little more power. And there's also a motor we can attach, apparently. Or, nope, apparently they have to connect top and bottom only. Okay. Yeah, see that connected. Now I can lock the tank with what it has in it. Okay. Let's do it this way then, right? Let me go ahead and we're going to grab some items, right? That has earth in it. Perfect. You know what? We're just going to go to our wonderful disintegrator and till it, boom, break that down to earth. This now has some earth in it. We are going to lock you. Put the next one down. That has yellow and red. Red's fire, yellow, I'm not sure exactly what it is, right? Matter, nether. Okay, well, that's what yellow is. Or is, nope, yellow is precious, red is nether. Okay. There we go, and then we can lock that in like so. I need to do this for all 8 of the compounds. Okay, this has earth and tree, it looks like. Forget in a second whenever we mouse over here. Organic. Okay. And hey, look, we have organic in here now. Sweet. So that's 4 of the 8 compounds. I'm not sure how smart it is, if it'll accidentally split things up or whatnot, so I'm just doing it the safe way. Organic, organic, earth. Okay, it's all pretty basic stuff, right? Earth. Organic and earth. Okay. What about lapis? That's all stuff we've had before. That has 2 new things on it. End rod, huh? Can I make more of these? Yes. Great. Something is going to spawn in. Drop those in. Go away, you stupid goat. An iron ingot, that's it, huh? Ender and living. Okay. There's our ender matter, and then there's our living. Okay. You have, I'm guessing Optimus Prime there is metallic. Okay. And then there is like the 8th state of matter, which is what now? Chip storage now. Here we go. Quantum. This is all stuff that has quantum in it. Kind of handy, isn't it? Ender pearls have quantum. Okay. You know, got a lot of ender pearls? We'll just toss a lot of ender pearls in. And quantum. And then we'll just go ahead and lock it. Hey, there we go. So now if I wanted to make... What would I want to duplicate that I can't do already or have decent amounts of, right? Like, diamond is a thing, but I'm actually now turning netherite swords into diamond. So it's like, I should have gotten into replication a long time ago because, yeah, I don't really need it now. Like 18 precious and 18 nether for netherite scrap. Netherite is 108. Okay. Things are moving around. Something is dropping flint and steels in my mob farm. Rarely, but they're doing it. I don't know who. That's a lot of netherite swords. A lot of netherite everything. Oh, I need to get shields on the recycling side. Things again. Oh my god, tridents. Well, we can duplicate tridents, but that's obviously not a thing I need to do. Really not a thing I need to do. Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss here as to what I want to duplicate. Can I... what was this saying over here? The Shrieker, Skulk Shrieker, right? Yeah, I can just mouse over this and I can duplicate these things. Okay. You. Identification chamber. Scan that for me, would you? %. Okay, so I have to scan it twice apparently, or it takes up 2 slots, one of the two. Nope, it took up 1 slot, but we had to scan it twice, and the item has been used up. So now if I go and put this into, say, our replicator, right? Or infinity mode, infinite mode false. Output. Stone mode ignored. Progress. It doesn't shift click in there. I put it into here maybe. And then I can go here. 2, it says, right? I can in parallel mode. Okay, so we can control all through the terminal. All right, so what did the Shrieker take again? This guy takes organic and quantum. We do have a bit of both, right? But yeah, I've got quite a bit of you. Let me do like 8 more of you in the disintegrator, right? Identification, no. Disintegrator. Also, let me go ahead and run a shield through first. I love how it auto balances as well. All right, quantum was our last one. We only have 16 quantum. Give me some more ender pearls, would you? You know what? Give me like half a stack of Eyes of Ender. Because that gives me a lot more values than just basically everything. If we look here. Okay, it's currently thinking. You see that? Okay, we can make 3 of them now. Well, I just want 2. Now we can see the replicator working. There is a chance of failure with this, but it does not use up resources if it fails. According to the manual, anyway. Now, here's the question. Oh, hey, in inventory, there's 2. And I needed 2 of these for... Yep, that's right, the goo upgrader, or honestly, the shadow pulse. And finally got shadow pulse goo. Aura of the Eclipse, nice. And I've got a bunch of stuff here to claim. All right, coins and coins and coins and more coin. It's like everything's just money on this mod. Hey, that works. I am okay with that. And if we go to just dire things, then we can go down to here, or the Eclipse. It gives me some Skulk, it gives me some raw Eclipse alloy, and crystal coins. Revitalizer. Placed under your existing goose to revive them using forge energy instead of feeding them items. Hello. Oh, I need time crystal blocks for this, though. I'm supposed to get time crystal. We used to convert budding amethyst into budding time crystal blocks. It's the budding time crystal block in the overworld. A while, make a noise and change colors means it's ready to be moved. Budding crystal to the nether for it to absorb more energy there. Just flip forward, make a sound, change colors when ready. Transport it to the end. It will absorb the dimension's energy and start to grow time crystals. Be careful not to harvest any crystal that isn't fully grown. Over time, it will lose the energies that it has absorbed. Will need to be brought back to each dimension to recharge. This means you'll need to move the small crystal buds as well. Yeah. To move the block and growing crystals, you need to use the advanced swapper, which means you can move like the block and everything around it all at once. I'm not looking forward to that. That's going to be a chore to set up. Not really a chore. I mean, well, yes and no. I mean, it's going to be a chore to set it up, and then automating it shouldn't be terrible, right? But I am going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one. Signing out. Have fun.